What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer and I'm back with another video. And basically, I just wanted to make this video about my thoughts on Dragon Age the Veilguard so far, because in my review of the Xbox Showcase, I had like a 10-minute section of just me talking about my problems with what I thought of the Veilguard, and even then I like edited it down and it was still like 6 minutes long. So like, yeah, I'm kind of all over, like I'm anxious about this game, so I decided just to like just give it its own video. But just to clarify, I'll probably be just repeating a bunch of stuff of the same stuff I said in my showcase review when I talked about the game there. But yeah, so yeah, off the bat, the main thing that like really threw me off, or is much of a red flag for me, is just the new art direction for this game, which I described as a bit cartoonish or Fortnite-esque, and I thought I was being ridiculous, but then I saw later on that people were saying the same thing, that it looks like very much like a little cartoonish and Fortnite-esque. And yeah, because again, the Dragon Age Origins art style direction was again very realistic kind of models looking, very dark fantasy, super, it was very dark fantasy. Dragon Age 2 went a more, again, similar almost to this cartoonish route, like giving, like all the models were very angular, they had like really sharp edges to them, and again, it gave things a very cartoony vibe. The game still had these like mature themes and stuff like that, but it didn't come off all like that great, because the design of that game made everything kind of like the action kind of funny looking, because like you would stab these guys, or like you would hit them until they exploded into bloody, until like blood spatters. It was like goofy in a way, so it was like it really lost some of that mature vibe. Then they backpedaled, see, because Dragon Age 2 actually didn't sell that well. It wasn't received as well as 1 by far, if I'm not mistaken. And they backpedaled for Inquisition, made it more like kind of like Dragon Age Origins, more realistic proportions, and like the design, it felt again more mature. Combat felt visceral. Stuff still kind of exploded at times, but it was more like bloody goop, and like it actually seemed visceral and dark because of the art style reflected that kind of like realism. This game seems to be going back to the Dragon Age 2 route, and everything looks a bit too cartoony. So to me, they've lost that mature feeling, because like after they lost it in 2, they regained it in Inquisition, and I feel like they're losing it again in the Veilguard. That sense of matureness to the game, because it's like, I don't like, if I'm really hoping the gameplay tomorrow, Tuesday, shows us like that this is not going to be goofy looking action. I'm really hoping that, because again, we like Dragon Age being mature, feeling mature. Again, like, it shouldn't really matter, but the romances in Dragon Age, I believe 2, were good, and I don't want to say it boils down to like it was very tame. It was very T for teen, like high school love almost. Whereas Inquisition, it was again felt more mature with the characters. I don't want to say it boils down to them showing nudity, but it kind of factors into like that matureness of it. I don't see how they're gonna do that for the Veilguard. I can already tell that the Veilguard is gonna, it feels like if you romance these people, it's gonna go the route of Dragon Age 2, where it's just gonna be like you guys laying in pajamas on your bed. Because I think that's what happened in Dragon Age 2. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm misremembering, but please let me know. I just found it funny. There was like high school love. It didn't feel like real mature love. And Inquisition, again, we got that back. And again, I don't want to say it has to deal with nudity, but maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe we're all creeps like that. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work for this art style in the Veilguard. Like, I can already probably tell they're gonna be like, oh, there's no nudity in this game because of this art direction. Like, and I can already see like that if this is the art direction, combat's gonna look similar to Dragon Age 2, where like things came off a bit goofy and funny when things died. So yeah, I don't know, man. This whole trailer, just the vibe it's putting off, does not instill faith in me. So I saw a comment that somebody said that like they captured this perfectly, was when did Dragon Age become a hero shooter? Because that's what this trailer comes off as. It comes off as them showing you, hey, here are all the heroes you can to play as, which is funny because that's the whole thing is, hey, we can be heroes, song in the background. You can play as in the hero shooter. And it's just like, oh no, man, that's not the vibe we want for Dragon Age. That is not the vibe we want for Dragon Age. Another thing that worried me is the lack of Solus. We did not see a single second of Solus in this trailer, where in teasers before, he was front and center. And again, I talked about this in my previous Dragon Age video about how worried I am about the story, because it feels like, from what, like, the feeling I got from that interview again was that Solus, they're like downplaying him. It feels like he is not gonna be that prominent in the game anymore. Like, he's gonna be, they say he's still gonna be an antagonist. He still factors in a big way, but there's a bigger bad. There's somebody else. There's whatever. And I feel like they're taking everything all the hype we've been building since the ending of Dragon Age 2, the entirety of Inquisition, all that hype building, and it feels like it's now being just pushed to the wayside for a new story, something else, so that new people can come in, you know, so anybody can enjoy the story, instead of finishing the story fans have been wanting to finish for forever. And again, like, I'm sure they're not going to ignore Solus, and they're not going to, I hope to God they don't ignore everything that happened in Inquisition, but it feels like they're pushing it to the wayside, and they're not going to give it as much time as it deserves. Because, like, even if we look at Varric in the trailer, he's clearly aged up. It's been years. So, like, are they gonna time skip so far ahead that the what happened in Inquisition no longer matters? Is all the bullshit we went through with Orlais and Ferelden in Inquisition, is that all gonna just not matter because they're gonna time skip us to a point in the future where, you know, things are irrelevant at this point? That is my, oh god, I just again, I understand the want and need to create a game that anyone can jump into and enjoy, but you can't ignore the story that fans have been following for the last few games and been wanting to reach a satisfying conclusion to. Watch, see, play a satisfying conclusion to, and then just toss it aside for something else for new people instead. This is my fear. This is my worry. Again, maybe I'm wrong. You know, trailers in the past have been very misleading. They don't portray games correctly. I mean, Dragon Age 2, they had that awesome cinematic trailer when you're playing as the Hawk guy and he's like fighting the Konari guy and he rips him in half, and like you were thinking like that's like the bigger bad, but then come the game you can't do anything like that, and the character you were fighting that whole time is actually like a very minor, like, not, well, he's not minor, he's a maybe minor. They really didn't go into him all that much, but the point is, like, he wasn't as big of a bad as we thought he was since he was in that cinematic trailer. So maybe this trailer just gave off, you know, maybe this trailer is a bad representation of what the Veilguard is going to be. Maybe the Veilguard is going to be, you know, very mature, very dark. Maybe the action is going to be, like, not goofy looking. It'll actually look cool and visceral and fun. But this trailer, man, this trailer did not put out a good vibe. That's all I can say. And again, I'm just hoping this trailer just did a bad job of representing the game. That's what I'm hoping. We will know for sure come tomorrow when we see the gameplay. I think they said 15 minutes. I think it's like, they said it's the intro of the game. Oh god, I hope that is like, I just hope this trailer was a bad trailer. Let it be that this trailer was just a bad trailer. Let's please hope for that. All right, I've already gone way longer than I was planning to. I just wanted to just, say a few points of what I said what I said previously, but I just went ranting because that's how worried I am about this game now after seeing that trailer. I'm just so I can keep going. There are so many things I would want to dive into, like about stories and worried about that and the combat and how it might look with this new art style, how it might be too goofy. Like I can keep going. I can keep going and going and going. But let's just stop here and let's just pray and hope for the best tomorrow. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. So please, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like or comment down below. What are your thoughts on Dragon Age Dreadwolf? What did you think of the trailer? Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm talking out of my ass and I have no idea what I'm talking about? Do you have the same fears as me? Let me know. I would love to know. Please consider subscribing. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/justagamerink, all together in word, or you can click link below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.